Hello everybody, welcome to Ageless Rock, a channel for megalithic fans with megalithic lens to see things from a different perspective. Today, we are going to check out a very ancient temple in Cambodia, a rather unique and very old temple in Siem Reap province. This temple went through restoration from 2019 to 2020. Chum Temple is believed to have been built around 10th century, which is about 1 century earlier than most of the temples in Angkor. Archaeologists give the credit to Rajendra Varman II for the construction of this temple. The original name of this temple is Sokatasram. This Hindu temple has a moat and measures about 130 meters long by 115 meters wide. It is a small temple compared to the rest. However, it is still impressive at about 15,000 square meters or 3.7 acres. The moat is about 20 meters wide. That means the temple area is about 6,750 square meters. What is left is a moat area larger than the temple area. This is quite unexpected because it looks like the moat is a smaller part of the entire structure. But this is just my estimate based on satellite view as accurate as I can get. But this temple is not complete without a Baray. This Baray is a vast piece of land measuring 400 meters long by 170 meters wide. A huge area of 68,000 square meters or 16.8 acres of trees chopped off and the area dug a few meters deep just to contain water. This project is an impressive 850 meters long from end to end and is separated about 320 meters apart. It is also interesting to note that the alignment doesn't look straight in east-west direction. It seems slightly tilted north. Looks like a rough estimate of 3 degrees is pretty accurate. There is no mention of a typical causeway and a landing stage. In a larger picture, you can say Chum Temple and the Baray is like the twin project of Banteay Kdei Temple and Srang Baray. It is a very impressive ancient Cambodian achievement if that ever happened. But then, when you compare the two pairs with Preah Temple, they are very small. Chum Temple will look like a miniature prototype project for bigger things to come. You have to wonder if ancient Cambodians undertook such project, there must be a significant importance that could not have disappeared in history. I have a strong feeling that these structures are related to energies we are incapable of understanding simply because it is beyond our 5 senses. It is more likely to do with health than agriculture because many structures are considered as hospitals. Preah Temple and the Baray is a colossal project. We all link them to religion and agriculture. That is how our feeble mind with limited perception is capable of. Chum Temple is believed to be the first Buddhist temple constructed in 960 AD. The architectural credit goes to Kavindra Rimatana. He was a minister under King Rajendra Varman II. It is said to be dedicated to Lord Buddha, Avalokiteshvara and Prajna Paramita. There is a possibility of this temple built originally as a Hindu temple where the 3 shrines in a row is typically a Trimurti concept of Shiva, Vishnu and Brahma. The reason for this is that archaeologists found in 1952 flagstones with yantras. Yantra is typically related to Hinduism, although it is used in Buddhism and Jainism as well. Yantra is a symbol that has its origin from Hinduism, but yantra is more than just a symbol. In Shaktiism, which is a denomination of Hinduism, Shakti is the goddess of cosmic energy in relation to miraculous power, ability, and strength. She is revered and worshipped as goddess for many things, but I want to stress that she is also goddess for health and healing. In Hinduism, yantra is not just a symbol, it literally means a machine. It is a machine in a spiritual world. A spiritual world where yantra and mantra chanting for health and wealth is practiced until today. I will not be surprised if the lost knowledge about this temple is actually a construction for health, just like Nippon Temple in Jayatataka Baray and Preah Temple. This temple is not only famous for being among the oldest, but it also comes with 3 inscriptions, one on each tower. They are mostly poems praising Kavindra Rimatana, but each inscription on the wall was signed off by 3 different persons. It remains hard to decipher the meaning of these inscriptions, but it says that the temple is for the benefit of the people and laments the destructive elephants damaging the dikes, and they should be kept away. I am particularly interested in the meaning of the temple is for the benefit of the people. I am inclined to see that the benefit of the temple is about health benefit. When this site was rediscovered by the French archaeologists, this lintel described as a lion eating foliage was on top of the entrance, but I feel this is more like Kala, the mythical creature representing time and death. It is common for Kala to be on top of an entrance in Hindu temples as a symbol of death of the old self upon entering the temple, and a new beginning of time in another dimension. Today, it is at the south side of the 3 temples where the stone is under a gazebo with thatched roof. This stone is famous for its intricate carvings, but this stone is also an extremely important piece of evidence that this temple was constructed by the unknown ancient builders. I think the marks in the blue box shows a stone melting technology. It looks to me like they were made by the same mysterious builders with scooping motion when the stones were soft. Tomb of Absalom in Israel, Jinn block in Petra, Jordan, and melted rock in Gornaya Shoria in Russia bear the marks of the same mysterious builders reshaping bedrock. You can also see from this photo that the left side has long and even striations. This block is not done by ancient Cambodians as far as my megalithic lens is concerned. You need to have very powerful tools to rake the site like this. The top of this sandstone has a row of rectangular holes which I loosely call it gear track marks. You can check out my video on these mysterious gear track marks. This is the tool mark left behind by megalithic culture we have yet to know about. The lintel of the central tower looks like Lord Ganesh, the god with elephant head, but there is a man on top of the elephant. That means this is Airavata elephant. This elephant is also a Vahana of God Indra. This Airavata lintel and the lion lintel give me a very strong impression that this was a Hindu temple rather than a Buddhist temple. This temple has only one gopura and it is facing east, which is facing the Baray. There are supposed to be 4 lions, just like those at Srang Baray and Banteay Baray. They have the same seated lions. But now there are only 3 lions, and they are in front of the temple instead of the Baray. There is something very obvious and strange about the size of the building materials. The unknown ancient builders like to custom make very big blocks of stones where one human being cannot handle. You can argue that those original on the left are for foundation. The modern bricks for restoration are clearly mass-produced. They are the same size and manageable by one person. That is something the mysterious builders don't like to do. If you look closely, the original ancient bricks are not the same size. If it was done by ancient Cambodians, why they did not mass produce the same size, which is easier and logically human instinct? Different block sizes is a puzzling clue to me. This simple fact alone raises questions if ancient Cambodians actually built this. There is a statue of Buddha protected by Mushalinda the Naga. Statues related to Buddhism also found here. This gives the temple a Buddhist theme in terms of function, but bear in mind that the original plan was likely to be a Hindu temple. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this short presentation on temple and Baray at Chum Temple. See you in the next video and have a wonderful day. This is Berniong signing out. Lehai.